With Fireproof Games for a second year running now with the Room 2. Obviously we spoke to them last year, so we're here to find out exactly what's different in this iteration. So what can you tell me?
What's different about the Room 2? Well, I think we've just tried to, we've kind of wanted to keep what was working about the original and just expand on it a bit. And so we've tried to open up the space a bit more, so the player actually has more to do in an environment. Whereas previously in the other game they were always focused on one object. Yeah. So we've opened up that a little bit so that there's a bit more to do in that respect. Player moves around. Other than that, we wanted to continue the story as well. So it's kind of going to be the culmination of the story that started in the first one. The story is fairly light in the game, but you know it really helps to set the mood and the atmosphere of the game. So we wanted to keep that in as well and expand on that a bit. And then other than that, it's more about the puzzles. It's like how far can we take those before they sort of collapse in themselves and stop making sense. And so the puzzles themselves are a lot more intricate. The sort of the environments and the objects we're building that the player can mess around with are just more a bit more complicated, but hopefully a bit more interesting.
Good stuff, and I can see people playing away happily on what appears to be an iPad. So I'm very much going to assume it's going to be on iOS, but have we got plans on the Android side of things?
Yeah. We'll probably come out first on iOS, but then Android will follow up very quickly within a month or two from the initial release. So we hope to have the iOS version out before Christmas. And and then after that the Android will be as soon as we can get it out, basically.
Cool. And what is going to be your sort of price point? Because I can't remember what it was on the previous one.
I'm not sure we know that yet, actually. I have to say. I don't know. Get back to me on that.
Fair enough.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
And if we were to get back to you, where would we be heading to get that information?
You can just email us, info@fireproofgames.com.
Or if you know, like your website, where would be to go get all the latest news about the
fireproofgames.com or fireproofstudios.com.